This is the Nokia 5800 XpressMusic. At the moment it's still in its protected case. Let's slide it out. It's a fairly plain device to look at. It's all screen on one side, and if you flip it over, there's a 3.2 megapixel camera with a dual LED flash. On the top we can see the audio socket, 3.5 millimeter one, so you can put standard headphones in it, power on off, power socket, a USB connector with a very difficult to remove cover. On this side we've got a couple of very discrete covers, one of which is for the SIM card and one of which is for the memory card, and usually the SIM card goes in the side. And if you flip it around again, there's the volume button, there's a key lock switch, and there's the camera button. So we power it on. One thing you possibly notice is the fingerprints. It really is a fingerprint magnet, the shiny screen and the shiny surfaces of the Nokia 5800. We'll hear a familiar tune in a minute as it starts up. And now we have a fairly minimalist home screen, but it is customizable. The main menu can be accessed by pressing the button in the middle. Most menus, including this one, will flip automatically between orientations when you change the screen around, although it can take a little while, and it is a bit sensitive. The interface itself is fairly easy to use. You can go and use a finger if you like. Or alternatively, you can turn it around and use the stylus. The phone has just done something rather irritating, which is some menu options require a double tap and some require a single tap. Quite why they couldn't make this consistent, I don't know. Quite enough of that. It's a Symbian S60 device. It also has built-in GPS, so it's got the Nokia Maps application built in as standard. It's quite a good application, but it's one of those irritating ones that does not switch between landscape and portrait when you rotate it, so you're always stuck with the same view. Other screens are fairly straightforward. If you use S60 for a while, you'll have no problem with getting around with it. It is quite a compact device, surprisingly so. It compares in size terms very well against the Nokia N73. They're almost identical. The 5800 is a little bit slimmer, but it's very easy to carry this around in a pocket or a bag. It's not like some touchscreen phones which are enormous. You get quite a lot in the package. So you get the phone, you get a sort of rubbery carry case arrangement. There's a headphone remote control. We've got the USB cable. Those are the headphones themselves. We haven't bothered unpacking them. You'll probably want to use your own for serious music playback. There's a lanyard here which we haven't looked at. We've got a fairly standard power charger with it too. And this little thing is quite useful. It's a little stand, so you can stand the phone up when you're using it. And that's quite useful if you're watching a video or doing music playback or something like that. And finally, this rather large thing here is a connector so that you can hook it straight into the TV. And these are all included as standard in the standard sales package. And inside here is an 8 GB micro SD card, and again that's standard. Obviously you might want to check exactly what you're ordering at the time that you purchase it, but other than that it's a very well featured device. So there's a lot going on. The interface is nice and easy to use. It's got a couple of quirks with it. It's compact. It'll fit in your pocket. It doesn't look that good, but equally as well, it looks like a Nokia. On the whole, it's a pretty favourable impression of the 5800.